Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Brunny, and we are back tonight with another Beatbox Australia Championship reaction. And tonight we have the first beatboxer from all the way over in Perth, the man himself, Teikjin. Now, this guy is someone that I've jammed with on Discord before, and I've also heard he sends little voice memos to the chat. Absolutely love his stuff. I also had the pleasure of having him at my place while he was in Sydney, and being able to help him with his elimination. We were all just sort of beatboxing together. It was so much fun. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this elimination, and without further ado, let's get into it. Hope you guys enjoy this.
I said 3, 2, 1, beatbox!
West Oats flow.
Oh, that inward bass hits.
I got that wild style, always been a foul child. Your guns go boom boom, but my guns go.
His inward poly's nice as well.
My guns go boom boom. Check this out.
Slow down, nice. Okay. Tempo switch.
I'll eliminate them. 16 bars to obliterate them. All the MCs trying to imitate them, but I told you before, I'll eliminate them. Like eliminate, 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 eliminate. Clap. I told you before, I'll eliminate them. Get down.
Nice, yeah.
I told you before, I'll eliminate them.
Hold on to it, there you go.
And time! Whoa-ho-ho!
Yeah, bringing the
Lordy,
Perth
Teikjin.
flavor.
I hope you're not all forgetting about the bass face, because wow.
Sick stuff.
Man.
Yeah, get those bass faces in there. I know that Gypsy Box was looking for best bass faces in the crowd. Teikjin was the perfect elimination to do that. He has so many diverse basses. He has his inward bass, his click roll bass, he has the fart bass. He has a little bit of everything. And I love the fact that he's come over. This is the first time I think that he's competed in a national championship. And he's come over and just dropped this amazing elimination. So big ups to him. So there were two parts of this routine. The first one was like the swing sort of drop, and then the second part was the cover of Eliminate Them. Sick stuff all round, was able to use all of his techniques. And really, I think I've watched a lot of his stuff from Perth Champs when he's competed before. He won Perth Champs, I believe, in 2022. And he's been competing in them since then. And just every time I hear this sort of style from him, that's very powerful, very clean. So really representing who he is as a beatboxer. I'm very happy about that. So a couple things. First thing, the transition in the middle was a brand new part of his routine because I helped him with this the couple nights before champs when he was staying at my place. So the transition between the two routines, it didn't come off as cleanly on the stage, but I don't think it actually affected it too much because he was able to obviously recover and get back into the tempo. So let me quickly find that transition. It was around here. It's just after this. Here we go. Yeah. So right there, I think he transitioned into the new tempo a little fast. So what I was trying to work with him on was more like and then he's in the new tempo. But he was able to hold on to it well, and his next drop. Yeah, that bass hit, so he was able to recover from that very nicely. The other thing that I noticed throughout the elimination is that when he's focusing on his basses, the drums aren't coming out as powerfully as they do in like his fillers and things like that. Because his drums, I know, are very, very powerful. But I feel like when he's focusing on his inward bass and focusing on his click roll bass, those drums don't come out as well. So in those sections, I would just pull back on the bass a tad and focus more on hitting the drums. Because even with this sort of tempo, you need to make sure you got the like the powerful kicks going. But yeah, overall, I really love his inward bass texture. I was telling him it reminds me sort of Dropical's inward bass texture that he uses, like that one that he does. I can't do it as well. But yeah, he has a really unique inward bass, and I'm glad that he showed that off during this elimination. So yeah, Teikjin absolutely bringing out the power for this elimination. And I feel like as well, the crowd received it really well because on the night, the speakers were more sort of, I think they were more favored towards bass, just in my opinion, but his stuff absolutely hit, and it was amazing to see. I don't really have much else negative to say because obviously the power in the drums was something that sort of carried throughout the whole elimination. So I think if he's able to improve that and just make sure that his drums and fills are clean when he's going with his heavy basses, then his stuff will hit amazingly live. And obviously the transition between the two tempos is one of the hardest things to do in beatboxing. He handled it well live, and I know that it probably, if he practiced them, obviously we worked on this the night before, like it's not going to be perfect, but absolutely amazing stuff. I do also know he mentioned that the last drop, he got to about 30 seconds before the last drop, and then he had to freestyle because that's where he planned up to with his elimination. That's something that happens to everyone. And I think it was also a theme on the night is that a lot of people were sort of rushing their eliminations. When we get to mine, I know that I rushed at the end. So, but yeah, obviously better planning, better control will fix that. And it's not really a problem in this elimination. So having said that, where am I going to rank this? We currently have radio in first and RDG in second. Now, looking at this, I would say in terms of the power, it was on par with radio. I would say in terms of the stage presence, it was a little under radio. And I would say in terms of the techniques used, I would say it's above radio. So right now, I could see it being dead even with radio. I think I'm going to put this just above radio, just for the fact that he was able to display more techniques. There was a better arc in terms of the elimination. Like you could hear a lot of different things that he was doing. But this is like dead even with radio for me in terms of elimination marking. Yeah, very, very close. And amazing that he was able to come over again from Perth and represent his state in the Australian Beatbox Championship. You'll obviously see that tomorrow we're going to see Juice, who's another Perth beatboxer, coming over to represent his state. So I'm really excited to see how that one turned out in the video. But having said that, that's going to do it for this reaction. Obviously, I will leave Teikjin's video and his socials down in the description. Please go and check him out, support him. He is an amazing up-and-coming beatboxer from Perth, and I can't wait to see what he does in the future. He probably is going to win Perth champs again. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes and performs at the Australian Championship next year. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out.